Hello, greetings. We're back to you on one live. I think. There it is. Look, it's me somewhere. Greetings. I'm probably going to do more of these. We're back. Because usually when I get down to doing a video, it's like 11:30. So I'm not sure if I think most people are out of kind of not used to me doing this anymore. I thought I kind of left the hen house. So I'm back. Hello, greetings. We're back. Greetings, Christina. Well, 12. Yeah, I'm going to do more of these throughout the week. Because every time I do a video, it's like, I do it like 11 o'clock. By the time I'm done and process, it's like 12:30. So I'll be back tomorrow also. Yeah, see you later. Bye. No. I'll be back tomorrow and do another one of these. I'll probably answer questions in the chat room also. We'll see how things go. So here we are again. If you're wondering what all this is about, just to give you a quick one, this is on ivantower.com, and you go to this is join the webinar. This is what we're doing at this time. We also have, I don't know what we have. We have private sessions. This is my scheduler, and there's other methods of connections. If you're wondering, is also, well, just do a quick run. Is also Spirit Social. We have submit a question, healing, past life regression, message from Yeshua, 5-minute healing, channeling consulting, one question from a day, chakra healing from a day, soul pain from Stephanie, and angelic Reiki from Miguel. So that is the song and dance for that. So is there anything else? Not at the moment. Hopefully the chat is behaving itself. So far, so good. So, all right, here we go. Yeah, just for those that are new, we're going to continue to. I'm going to continue to do more of these throughout the week. I kind of got away from it, then a hurricane showed up. So now it's cool. Now it's like, I don't know, it's like 60 degrees here now. So it's not that cold. It's we don't know what it is here. It's 80 degrees. Never mind. It's still cooler than what it usually is. Just like, all right. Enough about the weather report. Let's see here. So calling the angels, calling anybody that's here. Let's see. Merlin came through. Merlin, yeah, before the webinar, it kind of snuck up on me. So that's where that came from. Give you kind of an idea how that works. So that felt really good. That was, not to say the other ones don't, but that was not one I usually connect to very often. So all right. Begin questions. So not here all night. So calling the angels, calling the light, calling much healing as is much needed for humanity. Question from Eugeno Keat. Is romantic love completely grounded on biological needs? I mean, if gender doesn't exist, doesn't exit. I think I'm reading that right. I mean, if gender doesn't exist, I think it exists. Then romantic relationship wouldn't exist. Okay. It's on all needs that are. It's different for everybody. If gender doesn't exist, then romantic relationships wouldn't exist. No, I think it still will exist. We're in third dimension, so genders. A lot of beings are genderless. I mean, they can have. If you need a reproductive body part, they can find one. Basically, for them, it doesn't matter which one it might be. We're the only ones that make things difficult. But love always exists. I think love always exists no matter what. If gender is just like a label, you can say, but I believe love exists no matter what. So, I mean, I don't think I know. Well, it's different for everybody, of course. I believe it exists for everything, everyone. Plants can have a romantic connection to each other, trees, and whatever it might be. You can choose a gender if you wish. As I said, there are places where genders don't even mean anything. We're the ones that are figuring it all out. So, yeah, we got a long ways to go here. That's okay. Question 2. My mom's spirit, JX, recommended me to stay in the U.S., but I want to leave and go back home. What are the pros and cons of staying in the U.S. and leaving the U.S.? Let's see. It does feel like, yeah, leaving is probably at your best. It seems like you'll vibrate a lot better. We already know that. With the U.S., you have family here, I believe. I would assume so. We have a family energy here. You have something here. Other than close connections and job, I don't know. I'm seeing most of the pros is leaving, mostly, from what I'm seeing with you. The pros of staying here is not much. Family. The cons of staying here is that you'd be miserable. I believe there are opportunities for you to go out leaving the U.S. So I'm everything I see around you is leaving. Now the cons, it just connect. If you have family here, I can't connect 100%. You have family here, but just friend connections. I mean, I see everything around you wanting to leave. So I believe it'll be successful also. That's why I'm seeing with your vibration is very strong. So I would just follow what's right for you. Let's see here. It does seem like you're getting kicked out of here in some regard, but you're kicking yourself out. So you're finding every way you can to get out of here. But also you're manifesting a positive transition. Question for Maddie. Maddie. A few days ago, I was in a dream talking to someone about spirituality until I felt this energy attack through my stomach that ended the dream. Was there anything that I missed from the dream? And what was it about? And who was that being attacking me? I believe it was a reptilian. I'm getting a name like Aldor. And he has like spikes on the back of him too, from what I'm gathering. I did see your conversation was about unity, forgiveness, and that forgiveness is going into humanity's energy vibration a lot stronger. I believe you're also connecting to the events of the earth, as we all are, but I believe you're bringing an understanding energy of why things happen, but also because like events happen in this world, such as Las Vegas, for example, they have questions all over. Of course, we all have questions, but as you raise your vibration, you no longer have questions anymore. I mean, yeah, you're not going to answer everything, but you become more understanding, and also, such as that situation becomes less frequent. So I believe you're just bringing I see unity energy around you, bringing just unity to humanity. Basically, your thoughts are going out to the world and people are connecting to them. It's like a spider web of truth, you can say. I know that's a weird way of saying it, but that's what I'm saying. Something like that. Spider web of love and acceptance, put it that way. Question 2, any messages from Amanda, my guide? I don't know, it says, think patiently. Think honestly, as you already do. But you're your presence is affecting those around you in a positive way. You are protecting loved ones around you. Also, you're also opening up a spiritual doorway without religions that many are picking up on, but not quite understanding. I do see you connecting people in dreams, like a doorway, basically, but of honesty, of acceptance. And it's coming out of religions. I mean, that person coming out of a religion, basically, or persons. You can probably feel that. You can probably feel also the souls that are leaving that type of mindset and on their journey, but I believe you're staying with them on their journey also. That's the message I'm getting. Stephen Davies, I was meditating. I felt something moving down the side of my head. Felt like fingers, maybe. What was this? It's like a spirit guide energy. Fingers. Seems like they are assisting your energies. Seems like you're removing a lot of blockages at this time. Reptilian. And I'm also feeling a lot of Arcturian energies coming through your energy field. Basically cleansing your energy field so you can connect more to your higher self. So basically, I believe you're just undoing the cobwebs so you can get more information. But not yet. You're building up to it. Not fully there yet. You're getting there. Question 2, any messages? I'm feeling a lot of dolphin energy around you. I'm also seeing a castle, and you opening up the door of that castle, and you're just learning more about yourself. You had lifetimes as a knight. One moment. Yeah, you saw a lot of bloodshed, and there's a lot of that you're still clearing at this time. You might be wondering what some of your blockages are. Is during that time period. It's all things you cannot unsee, unexperienced. You think these times are hard? These are nothing. I mean, yeah, we're hard on ours. We're hard on each other, but other than that, this is nothing compared to the past, obviously. And a lot of people come to this time period to clear all that. It's like, okay, I had a lot of times where I was like beaten and whatever it might have been. You come back in to clear all that, because sometimes it's hard to do in other realities because it's so thick here. So I think you're just doing a heavy clearing for sure. And also, the Arcturians say you're opening up many doorways of your other selves. And doing so, I am seeing, the castle, but also an octopus of the energy that you can connect with. An octopus is basically imagery for an octopus type of society. That one you have to connect with. That's pretty out there, but it's you'd be surprised, very healing with that energy. Crystal, so are there any messages from my higher self? Well, yeah, they say you're becoming more active, more awake. Also, it seems like you're being more active helps move the energies around you that are low vibration. Sometimes it seems like when you're not as active, these beings are kind of playing with your mind at times. And so moving around is helping that to deter all that, to help you heighten your abilities. So they just say continue on. The more active, the more that you're also social helps with that too. And they say also, excuse me, if you see a being, or somebody, talking to somebody, might see their face shape shift. That's because you're heightening your vibration. Question 2, are there any messages from my spirit guides? You're just wanting to ground more. There's a dragon energy that is assisting you. You are going to Agartha a lot in your astral. But also it says that you are clearing out a lot of troll energies, low vibrational energies. Is you are either stopping them or not going into full detail of what's going on there, but it does seem like it's just they're trying to, as you can tell, with this type of information, trying to take it down, and a lot of trolls are controlled. So I see you going to the mechanism that's controlling. Not to say you're doing what you can of bringing healing. So I see you talking to the troll leader, basically. Basically, the internet trolls. Some of them they go into. But there's much more than that from what I'm gathering. You probably feel some of that, but you're not like judging them or anything like that. So, of course not. Let's see here. Question from Pamela. Are there any messages for me? They are connecting to Archangel Michael's energy at this time. You are also going more to the fourth dimension as for understanding it. So you bring you had a lot of crab lifetimes. I know that sounds strange, but you're bringing a lot of that. Understand, the crab beings are a huge race. I know it's not in our alien folklore very much, but when you compare their society to ours, we're the crazy people. Not in a good way, though. Well, whatever, but they make a lot more sense, basically. You're bringing a lot of that knowledge here. Basically, you're not here to judge, obviously, but you're bringing a lot. That's one of the reasons why you're here. Which one? Well, like you're bringing your philosophies from other, not to say it's only society you're from, but I see a lot of the crab stuff coming here. It's like, this is how you be civilized. This is how you're, people reincarnate here 100 times and they become nuts, as you might see, connected to the low energies. And you're bringing this philosophy from the other regions. You're just opening yourself up. You can probably connect it. It's not just the crabs. There are others, but I see the crab's strongest. Because the crab here is a protection energy also. It's like, this is a reptilian world, right? Well, you come here as a crab and come kick their ass, basically. You know what I mean? It's like crab beings are very subtle. Yeah, they might pinch you. There's a lot more to it than that, but you're bringing that strength from that society. I imagine that makes a lot of sense. So, that's one of the aspects you bring. Some people are very reptilian here. You're very crab. That's not been quite clear what all that is, but it is a species that obviously has their issues like we all do, but can definitely clear out the low energies of reptilian for sure. Not to say all reptilians are negative, but you got an idea. Question 2, is there any chance of my connecting to my 44-year-old son, Donnie, who I haven't seen since he was 5 years old? Possibly. I'm only seeing light through Facebook, possibly. If you really put out a search. I don't think he's on there, but you might be able to find somebody that might know him on there. There's also, I'm not sure if the police can help, but you never know. Maybe not. They have other things going on, but it's possible. I feel face. I'm not getting the full details of that question, but it's possible. They say don't give up hope. Let's put it that way. So, not to say hope is bad. Some people say hope is not bad. Just put the intentions that you will find him and that ask for assistance from your guides. And to find them, you will know if you're pulling that energy in. If you feel like a block, it means he might not want to be found. So what do you feel on this? Because this is how it works. It's like, don't be deterred if you feel like there's a block. It's like, just keep that with you. I think you already have, obviously. But just keep that it will happen, basically. Yeah, it might take years. but doesn't mean it'd be forever. So just doesn't mean you have to concentrate on every single day. But just do what you might feel. Also, I think you've already done some things in the past, obviously. So it's a high it's just say don't give up, basically. Question from Noah: what can you tell me about my angel lifetimes? I see you as an angel, a guardian angel around Archangel Michael. There are beings that are trying to possess him, and you're out to clear those out for him. He isn't always the sea, so he has guardian angels around him to assist. You'd be surprised what the spirit world has to offer, especially in a world like this. And also, if you're not looking, and even higher dimensional aliens affect angels also. So around Archangel Michael, you're very much I would say a guardian angel in some regard to him. Not always, but there were times where he needed you. It's like something's coming. I don't know what this is. Please come to me is what I'm feeling from him. This is the early days. They've learned much from that, but even in the spirit world, there are things that can't always be determined, but usually can be. But there is, they go through tests also. That is what I'm seeing at this time. That's all I have energy at the moment. Question 2, are there any messages for me? Yeah, it does seem like you're closing down the old version of you and open up a new version, but this new version is connecting to Yeshua's energies as you wish to be a healer similar to him. And in Astral, you are enhancing your abilities. They say don't just keep doing it, basically. Don't feel like you're not going to get anywhere. Just keep going. You're on the right track. You might see a cross here and there. You might just visually see it, like in your third eye, or it's a sign to you. You'll know it's a sign, basically. I'm seeing crosses coming to you. Not saying when, but it just might not happen at all, but it does so like it. Well, we'll just go with that. It's hard to say. I'm not being very clear about that. The cross image is very strong for you. Let's put it that way. Question from Marianne. Any messages for me? Yeah, it seems like you've been clearing out a lot of reptilians recently, especially the events of Las Vegas. I see you clearing out a lot of energies. Also, the hurricane energies around Puerto Rico. Also, I see you clear out reptilian energies. I see you talking to them also. Not in an anger way, but just to reason with them, or just, share your kindness, and not there to like Wonder Woman come kick everybody's ass. Not like that. But you are, I think, from what I'm feeling, reasoning with them is going quite well. What I'm getting an image of is like you see people like suffering, nobody can hear them, they're trying to get food or whatever. And there's reptilians blocking, their message being heard. And I just see you talking to reptilians like, just please let them be. That type of thing is what I'm saying. So, when we all send out telepathic messages, but it can be blocked. So when people are like starving or something's happening, they call out mentally, and also to receive messages on what to do. And these beings are blocking it. So I see you bringing healing to that. So that's in Puerto Rico. I'll leave you with that. Question 2, any messages from Source Prime Creator energies? You are connecting to a higher energy of angel source. As you go forward, your third eye is being, they say, chimed. Is a good word for it. Their words and our words don't make any either way. Chimed is what I'm getting. It's like your third eye is turning to a diamond, a crystal, like a green crystal that is resonating energy out to humanity, just to follow what you feel is right. There is other versions of you assisting you. You might feel some of that presence possible. It's not that important. You might, the Archangels are assisting you at this time. And let's see, anything else. I see you're getting assistance from Mother Mary also to bless those that do not understand any of this. It's like we might as well be refrigerator salesmen to people that, they don't have any electricity, It's just all this information, just people are just puzzled. It's like, what are you doing? So I'm not sure that's a good way of pointing it, but either way. Question from Carol. Are there any messages for me? Yeah, you're clearing away a lot of negative Nordic energies. As the negative Nordics, I believe you've been connecting to them a lot recently. Not to say I want to connect with them, but they've been causing difficulties for people that think clearly around the world. You might be sensing some of that, might not be fully understanding it. But that is what I'm seeing, because you know them well. You have been a tall blonde, one in charge. And these are beings that you've dealt with before that are kind of questionable in their intentions. And this is what I'm seeing you doing in Astral. Because they're causing confusion here. So just conspiracy theories of the recent events. People, basically you're calming people down, is what I'm getting. And I might be looking for like a personal message, like about the family, but that's what I'm getting. This is like worldwide, or wherever you want to connect with. Question 2: Are my connections galactic or human to my mother, Anne, who crossed over in 2013? Mostly angelic. I do see Mother Mary's energy around that. I see her mother is mostly an angel. Here I do see her as a kind of like a fallen angel in some regard here. Not fully, but kind of. It's like she felt like she missed her mark. She felt like, she could have did more, or feel like she almost failed God in some regard. At least that's what I'm getting. So you're here to heal a lot of that. I know it sounds very strange, but you're just, I believe you have a sister also, right? Yeah, both of you are healing your mother's. Your mother came to a lot of demons. And just I feel like part of her just feel like she failed God. I keep getting that from her. It's kind of like, what are you thinking that? But part of her just felt like she kind of let God down. It's another reason why she came into this world. But I just say, like I say, angel, you're and your sister, many, many angel lives. It's probably a lot of Garthian lifetimes. I'm getting angels mostly. Yeah, that's the strongest energies. They're not really giving me any human lifetimes. They're not giving me anything. Anything alien would be, you'd be surprised, insectoid with her for sure. I see more humanoid lifetimes than you, but I see more insectoid with her, at least at one time. Like a queen insectoid, kind of set in her ways, kind of hard to get out of those ways. Kind of hard to deal with at times, not always, but she had her moments like everybody does. Used to getting her way. But definitely brought a lot of her demons here for sure, is what I'm saying. Kenny and Dance, any messages for me? One moment. Yeah, I see a blue avian around you. I'm getting the name. Good luck with it. Marcus Saul. Marcus Saul. Like Marcus, but Marcus Saul. It's basically a guide. A blue avian guide is assisting you in your galactic connections. As for there has been some Nordic beings that have been trying to penetrate your energy field, but thoughts in your mind that haven't been successful. You seem to be connected to Lemuria and Mars. during the ancient times. And you can say you can probably pick up on this. You might not see yourself as humanoid. Without going into details what that means. So just the world was very different back then. And they say you can connect to it, but leave out the human because you weren't human at that time. But well, humanoid in some regard, but not in the human way you might see. So just feel strange. Just think of strangeness. Question 2, any other messages? I'm seeing a pterodactyl around you. Like a guide energy. I see you as a humanoid connecting to pterodactyl. A pterodactyl world, which I have not seen. I've seen dinosaur worlds, but this world has pterodactyls. Just pterodactyls. That's it. Different types, different, just big ones, small ones. Just seeing a whole bunch of different kinds. Kind of like a medieval world in some regard. Feels very Palladian, but they're not really going into detail. It just says humanoid. Palladian energies are there, of course. Yeah, it's Palladian, but it's a mix of some other energies, of course. But it's very Palladian. Okay, so leave you with that. A question from Mia: does my guides have any messages for me? Just to meditate to clear out the depression. Use a candle. You have been connecting to lower energies recently, at times, but not always. But if you need to clear out your vibration, meditate with a candle. You'd be surprised to help your vibration. Preferably not at night, and of course, if it's in a container, of course, it's much needed. So it does seem like there's something going around. Question 2: any messages from my son, Sean, regarding the book I want to write with him? Let's see. It says go for it. Just let it run. Meaning run out of your heart. Let it just let it flow. He says run. But basically let the knowledge run through you, basically. Don't hesitate to just don't hesitate to stop. Just keep on going, basically. This is your path and you will find it when you need to. There's plenty of time, but you will put the pieces together when you need to do so. Yeah, and this is your masterpiece, he says. But yeah, you're well on track, trust me. You might see some things that's like, what am I seeing? So that's all good. So all right, we do with that. Okay, symmetry, any messages from me? Let's see. Well, your guys are just saying to keep hydrated as a time of stress. Also, there's a negative reptilian energy around you. Not to fall into that. Don't worry about it. But if you're feeling negative, that is because there's another energy around you that's causing this. You can actually call in the insectoids, the mantis, or the grays. And mantis are actually pretty good at clearing out that type of energy. It's up to you. There also seems to be a Nordic presence around you of helping with your health situation, the Palladian assistance at this time. They feel like you've been through enough as it is. Question 2, what was my last lifetime before this one? Yeah, I feel gray, Zeta gray. As a mechanic. Mostly a mechanic, but you didn't do a whole lot with your hands, your mental capacity to put things together. But I see you building ships, but also inventing new technologies. So, but understand your mind is always being stimulated. And in this world, not happening too much here, is it? So that's another reason why you feel so disconnected. So I'm not sure. I'm seeing Zetas with 2 hearts. Of course, our hearts are a lot different than ours. Question from Gregory. I had an uncle who I've never met, but he ended up dying a couple of hours before I was born. Is there any significance to this? It does seem like he was assisting you in coming into this world. You'd be surprised. It's like he was like waiting the groundwork in his own way, and you entering, and it's like you're taking over. You can say that was an exit point. It was a sign of an exit point. I believe you know he was on his way out. Also, it was just, yeah, you were brothers in another lifetime. So you're just kind of continuing a lot of his work, but it's mostly an astral. But it is still, when you're a human in astral in this world, it's a lot different just being an astral. Yeah, I'm just connecting to your world. Yeah, but this is our world. You can't screw around with this world. This is our world. Now we can screw it up. We're allowed to. This is our world. So you being here, you're just continuing his work. But it's both your works, your family work, actually. So, but I believe a part of him was just tired of this dimension, just had enough of it. It was never meant to be here that long. Question 2, does anyone have any messages for me? You are clearing out blockages, reptilian, but also you are, let's see. I see a diamond energy you're connected to, and astral, as for knowledge. You're bringing into this environment through the Palladian, Arcturian energies combined. But I see you bringing, okay, what I'm seeing is that you're going to this diamond and astral. That sounds weird, but and you're bringing other diamonds from it here, and you're planting them in certain places on this earth. Think of the astral earth, and some of these diamonds can be very small when they grow. And that is assisting with the awakening process. See, in third dimension, we are seeing, we see Taco Bell, we saw all this nonsense here. But when you connect to the astral world, it's very, very spiritual, very strange world, like a dream world, basically. I'm seeing these crystals around certain places here that are assisting with energies to awaken to what they're ready to awake. Basically, it's like cracking open the mind in their own way. And you're also, I see you assisting the energies of these crystals. Basically, each one is different. Each one has their own. You could probably, I see them as blue, and you're kind of reading the energies as they're moving, and who's connecting to them. And some people reject them, some of them connected to them, and so you're kind of like giving them telepathic sounds. Yeah, it's pretty out there, but that's what I'm seeing. It's actually pretty awesome. And this helps with dreams. This helps with just, you're assisting with dream energies and all types of things. And it's just opening us up to the real world, basically, ever so slightly. Because you give them too much, people just go crazy and just, if you give them too much of a fourth-dimensional dream, they'll come to this world. It's like, what am I doing here? That's the last thing you want to do, but you know that already. James, question 1. I am connected to a body in stasis on board of an alien hopefully I'm understanding this. Stasis on board an alien ship. Am I connected to a body in stasis on board? Yes. Yes. I don't have any information on it. Just go by what you're getting. So it doesn't seem like I'm allowed to connect to it, but yeah. If you need more information, you have to ask another question, but yes. Yeah, you have to, like, species or what, you have to ask me that. They're kind of keeping that because I believe you're connecting to it, but we'll just leave it at that. Question 2, where is my twin flame? Well, I'm feeling France. But it does not mean you will not meet this person. We have several twin flames. One's in France. One is close by also. I'm not getting a clear indication of where. As for how to connect with this person, some say meditate on it, but also just get out and about. Don't look for it, whatever you do. I mean, you can put the energy out there that you're going to pull this person towards you. Nothing wrong with that. Just follow your instincts. But I'm feeling France. I feel this person might be already here. Well, I don't know where you are, but wherever you are, let's put it this way. Might be near you, but I do see a French connection. Let's put it that way. So, all right, going to the next one. You get a drink. See how the chat's doing. Everybody's going insane. All right, looks good. Chat looks like it's green Xena. All right. Okay, here we go. Okay, next chat. Okay, Jim F. What was my past life relationship with Linda? Very sane from what I'm feeling. It seems like you're very protective of each other. I'm getting more Palladian energy from that. There's probably human lifetimes there, but I believe you're more separated. Palladian lifetime, everything was fine. But she changed before she came here. I just see some reptilian energies around her. And that's where you kind of separated a little bit. So, I believe mostly Palladian, though, from what I'm gathering at the moment. So it might not be always 100% with each other because of some of the reptilian stuff that she went through. So that is what I'm getting with that. Question 2, any messages as why I feel so stagnant lately? I feel like feline energies around you. There has been some concerns of where the Earth is going recently. And I believe with Mother Earth's energies and just the frequency changes that are going on recently. Because, we're being affected by many things. The aliens are being affected by much of it. I'm seeing more feline around you. Now, it doesn't mean it's Lyran. I'm just seeing feline. But it does seem like there's a lot of stress going on with the aliens at this time. I don't think they want to put any fear in anybody's mind at this time, but it's pretty heavy what's going on in the fourth dimension at the moment. There's a lot of stuff that is, I'm feeling it right now. They don't want to go into details, but they don't want to freak anybody out. But it is, there's a lot of stress, let's put it that way. And so it's hard for you to think clearly or be clear because it's just a lot of tensions going on. Understand in the fourth dimension, I mean, technically we're in the fourth dimension, but we're in like the 5-year-old version of it, the low energy version, or the higher version of it, where aliens are. And there's just a lot of tension going on at the moment. That's just war. But not the kind of war that we see it as. But as I imagine you can pick up on it, just, if we're getting stressed out, they're getting stressed out to a degree. Not all of them are like that, but it seems like what you're involved with is quite. They can't go into a lot of detail right here, but we'll just leave it at that. Question from Jess: what messages does Archangel Raguel Raguel I can't pronounce that. Have for me at this time? Are we connected? But yeah, I just said you had a rough time, as you are aware. I'm not showing why he's showing. He's showing me ice skating. Don't know what that means. Not going into details of that. So basically, I guess he's saying that you had rich lifetimes in the past. You're kind of getting away from that, so you can see what's more important than the wealth. So you probably feel that. So you've had a lot of lifetimes, like, I mean, even human lifetimes, just wealth. You've had, a Bentley and all that. Of course, they didn't have that back then. But anyway, on this world, just had a lot of wealthy, on this world and others, but on this world for sure. And now you're wearing the other side of the, you cut all that out, and it's very difficult, isn't it? So, are my chakras doing right now? And what messages Archangel Raphael have about my health? Yeah, I think your chakra is in pretty good detail. Raphael says there have been a lot of reptilians around you, trying to get in the way of your thinking. Even if you do clear them out, they seem to come in anyway. So even I do see you connecting to a sitting bull recently. That's not strange, but I kind of threw that in there for your health. So if you connect to sitting bull, that should be, that's something different. Donna Riggs, blessings. Last month I had a pill-sized heart tumor removed in my leg. It came back cancerous and will have surgery Thursday to cut wide and deep. I have many soft tissue tumors that are still popping up. I'd like to know what is going on and will I need all of them cut out as I am nervous. Yeah, they will all be cut out. They have to be. You're going through an energy change. I do see that you did kind of get attacked recently. I am seeing lower energies involved with that. Yeah, reptilians. They're always involved with everything. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. Just yeah, but I understand also. Well, yeah, it feels like it's going to clear up. It's going to take some while to heal, obviously, but I would definitely go by what the doctor is saying and continue this. This is yes, it's okay to be nervous. You'll be fine. This is something they haven't seen before. As long as they keep an eye on it, you'll be fine. So if they say go to a checkup, go to one. And as long as they keep an eye on it, you'll be fine. I believe it will stop eventually. You might need a little bit of chemo, I think, to stop it. To make sure there's nothing there, but just a little bit. So yeah, wide and deep, but that's it does seem like you had like a negative infusion, but don't hold, don't put any negative towards that. Just it does seem like some of it's part of your contract also. So that's where it gets kind of complicated, but you'll be fine. It's a test. It's a live test, but you'll be all right. Question 2: any messages? Angels say you'll be fine. You knew this is coming in Astral, of course. Your higher self knew this is a test, but they can't reveal the whole reason behind it. Say it will be fine. You have 100% recovery. It will take several months to get back on their feet. But this is just. They say it's a bump in the road, but they can't go into too much details because it's part of your test. But still, they say it will be fine, but also you're changing your frequency to a higher vibration. So, your spiritual work should help you understand the situation, basically, that just realize you'll be fine. You will be. The more, of course, you're gonna have nerves, of course, but also a knowing that you'll be fine also helps your energy. So, Miles, blessings. Any messages from my spirit guides on how to do? Okay, I don't know what that means. Boinking it. I don't even know what that is. Ability to control and change one's genes. Biokinesis. By just using psychic powers of the mind. Yeah. That is, I would connect to Metatron for that, but yeah, just on how to do it. Well, I don't have enough energy to go into all that. I'll do what I can. Just what messages you're already receiving now, I'll go by that. There's a lot of, what is it? What is this? I don't have enough energy for it. Just go by what you feel. Yeah, I don't have any messages. On how to go about it, just follow your instincts on it, basically. Yeah, this is that's kind of a heavy question for this type of for something like this, for the question portion like this. Let's see. Basically, just open your mind, but you have to open your mind to a fourth, fifth dimension mindset. This takes a lot of patience and there's a lot of you can find online on methods. Just go by those. See what one works for you. You're not going to hurt yourself or anything. Well, yeah, this Metatron's energy would be good for it. Just follow. Yeah, just follow. Just don't expect instant change, but yeah, just concentrate on it. You have you wouldn't be connecting to this for no reason. So just concentrate on it, and you'll do fine. Yeah, there's methods online like YouTube and things of that sort to look up on methods of going about it. I would go into that, see which one works for you, and none of them are going to cause you any harm. So about that. That's where they're directing. Because I don't have enough energy to go into all that. Question 2: any messages from an Andromedan family? This message of this healing method is what the Andromedans do on a daily basis. This is why this is coming to you. You are on the right track, and just believe in yourself. Believe you can accomplish this. You say you can create your own methods. As long as you have the mindset of doing this, the methods will come to you automatically. It's the same with everything, pretty much, even meditation. But it's just fun to get messages from others. Just Metatron's energy. Ask for Metatron's assistance. When you put your mindset into it, ask Metatron to bring assistance to this. Ask Andromedans also, but definitely Metatron energies will give you methods. Basically, his vibration will just soak into your vibration, basically. Yeah, it's not something that's going to happen instantly. I have a lot of questions here. I'm going to be here for a while. Question, Debbie M. Let's see here. Who left the $2 bills besides my shopping cart? Who left two $1 bills? So I don't know. It seems like some lady did it, but didn't realize she was doing it. That's what I'm feeling. Somebody just dropped them. I'm seeing an old lady, but I'm not getting the indication of who or what. I'm just seeing a lady. So I'm getting. Question 2: what is Archangel Michael shows? Why is it Archangel Michael shows himself in the physical to one man in Texas and no one else? I'm not sure if they're going to answer something like that. 1 second. That was part of his experience that he asked for. This environment, everybody's on their own path. You already have your chart written out, and the Archangel Michael's showing is not checked for many reasons. Well, for the man in Texas, well, he says people can see him, Michael, in their third eye, so that's the same thing. So, but for him, so people actually, there are actually a lot of sightings of him. It's just not recorded. So, sometimes people would say it's a blessing not to see him, because if you're doing something private, he just shows up. It's like, can you find a better time? So, there's many reasons for it, but the times are changing. So, right now, it's not meant for him to be seen by many people. Certain individuals he's charted to appear to. It's not just for them; it's for others around them. So, Inara, I had a visit last night, and the nun from the movie Annabelle and the doll in human size. I don't watch horror movies because I tend to attract what I see in the movie, but I was not afraid. What did the low energy want with me? I think you just called it in to basically to show that you're not afraid of it anymore. I believe it came to you for healing also. So you just have it's not bothering you anymore. So I believe I think it came to you for healing. He's like, I'm done scaring everybody. Gather. You might see it again, possibly in more positive light. It's possible. I think so. Because it came to, that's what I'm getting. I'll leave it with that. Question 2, any messages from Iguana? Iguana loves you. I've been connecting to your dream state recently to clear out lower energies, and that is another reason. Apparently, this low energy you've been connecting to often, and this one is changing its ways. Not to say you're going to see this often, you don't really need to, but this is just showing that you're raising your vibration. You're also connecting to an angelic energy that you're not that familiar with. Archangel Raziel has been around you a lot to open up your psychic senses, basically. So basically, you feel like you're going to get more sensitive over time. Question from Tate. Can Archangel give all viewers a message from the information on the human earth chakras? Archangel Michael, let's see here. Let's see. The heart chakra of Gaia is going through a lot of turmoil at this time because the anger of humanity closes down the heart chakra so it cannot heal. So if there's an area around the heart chakra, that is where she needs healing through the most. Because the more healed she is, the more the positive energies can flow through. The more she's blocked, the more it's difficult for humanity to see the truth. And humanity closes it because of their fears and fears of what's going on and manipulations that's happening. Manipulations through chemtrails, things of that sort. So when we get manipulated, she gets manipulated. So the heart chakra has really put your energies at this time. Question 2, is there a message from the highest vibration Arcturians? They basically just say, listen to your heart. You have the ability to move things with your mind. Telekinesis, if you want to put a name to it. But just because you can move vibrations, you might see in front of you different colors instead of what you are seeing physically. It's up to you what you want to see. But you connect to that color, and you can also feel it going through solid objects. And you might feel, not necessarily you have to truly concentrate on something to actually physically move. If you want to do so, I don't think you have the time for that, but you can also see the different colors and objects, such as your computer, the wall, It's just to give you another aspect of what's going on. If it's a low energy, you can bring a bright energy to it. That's up to you if you wish to do so. You can also do this on your... Sorry. I'm going to put this thing in a glass of water. Keep it off. Things I'm talking to this. It's fine. It's possessed. But also it says that you can see colors within yourself also. What color are you, basically? You might see different colors, different shades around you. And you can also change that shade. That changes your vibration also. You might feel that. Awesome. Eric and my friend Jason wants to know what's up with his dream lately because they've been very detailed, and he says that they feel very real. Well, yeah, he raised his vibration. Apparently, he's ready to receive all of this. They say go with the flow. This is just showing that he is ready. I do see a lot of Arcturian energies, but also apparently spirit guides and him made an agreement that he is ready to go forward. I also see him as a spiritual healer and teacher, but it's up to him. I don't think he's ready for that yet, but you never know. But it does seem like he is, hey, a lot of people want those dreams. People love those dreams. So a lot of people are going to be jealous of that. So he's very lucky to have that. So it's up to him what to just basically just, you can write it down or whatever he wants to do, but he's opening up more. Question 2, do I have a reptilian past lives or do I just have connections? Yeah, 5 reptilian lifetimes. It's probably more, but I'm getting 5. I think that's probably enough. I do see a couple of them in Andromeda and Sirius. I believe the ones in Sirius are like 2 lifetimes in Sirius, but you're actually quite humanoid, but you look kind of, you look kind of reptilian, but actually very human, but still reptilian-like, where you can swim in the water and breathe and stuff like that. I do see a shapeshifter. Yeah, that's cool. Both those lifetimes shapeshifter. That's cool. So technically, we're all shapeshifters, but that's for another day. Question from Amy. I woke up this morning feeling exhausted. I'd like to know if I was doing anything in Astral last night to help with the people or area. Yes. Yeah, what I'm feeling is that you can probably feel this, that sometimes it felt like you even got shot in that area, because it does feel, I do see your energy blocking gunshots. But I think it's, a high vibration, of course. But I see you getting involved, yeah. And that's where the trauma, and you're still going through the trauma because you're still with those that did get hit. You're still with them. And you bring assistance to them. And the beings that were involved in causing it. As I believe you saw this coming, but there's nothing you could, because it's human choice. The guy's going to choose. I mean, there's only so much you can get, it's very frustrating in the spirit world. I mean, obviously, they don't want any of this to happen, but, it's our test. And it's their the spirit world's test, too, because, they realize the spirit world can get involved and break the rules. But that is bad on them. So it's not always perfect in the spirit world. They can break rules, too. They should not. Some do. Some become fallen angels because of it. Just to give you an idea of how that works. But I believe you're not involved in any of that. But just to give you an idea how it works there. And it's not all, it's not all cozy. When you get involved with this world, there are rules here. Because you have to let us learn. So, yes. Yeah, this is going to go on for some time, it seems. But I am seeing, gunshot wounds on you, but through energy, because I just feel like you got affected by a lot. I don't know, sure, you might see it differently, but I am seeing that. Question 2, are there any messages for me? Basically, to just say, well, your guides say drink tea without caffeine. It's up to you. They say there's nothing wrong with sweetener. Just basically have your body relax. find something. Tea can be very relaxing. Hot tea can be really relaxing. It's up to you, but something relaxing energy will help you get through all this stuff. That's only a message. They have others, but just a lot of it's personal, apparently. Question from Henry: What can Prime Creator tell me about the negative entities that are hurting me now? They have been with me for a while and will not go away. They are causing a lot of emotional manipulation as well. One moment. Negative Arcturians, apparently. Apparently, from what I'm feeling, you found a hive of them that were hiding. I see them every once in a while, but apparently I'm seeing them more and more recently. A hive of low vibrational Arcturians, and you can say they got thrown out of Arcturus, and you kind of ran into them. Well, there's a little bit more behind that, but why are you there to heal them? And, just bring assistance to them. So this should give you some clarity, and also you'll be able to bring healing to it. They are causing manipulations on the earth also. So this is all just, healing them is healing the earth, and you will find healing of yourself. And he says also this is how you move up your vibration. This is your test, but you will accomplish it quite well. Will there be a chance that I can make 3D physical contact with Sylvania, our female Arcturian? Is there any messages for me? But she says what you're doing right now is kind of like sacrificing yourself to a certain degree to learn about more of the higher vibrations. A lot of this situation you're going through is actually to raise your vibration. That sounds kind of strange. Passive physical contact is highly possible, but mostly it'd be in a quiet environment, obviously. Yes, but she's not going into detail when and where. I'll leave you with that. Question from Anonymous. Any messages for me? Let's see. Well, all right. Well, I'm seeing clear ice around you. An ice world that you've been going to. Of course, the weather's changing. Seems to be an ice world that you go into in Astral. There are many felines that are also in ice, like sculptures, like an ice world of felines and humanoids, but it's a place that you go to often. In Astral, we're bringing a lot of that knowledge back into this environment. It's like a 6th dimension world, but it is an ice world, basically. Some beings feel it's uninhabited, and it is inhabited by higher dimensional beings, a higher dimensional knowledge. You're bringing that knowledge into this environment ever so as you need to do so. Basically, it's kind of like you're carrying the 10 Commandments in some regard, a Holy Grail in some regard, from their society. You're bringing that alien knowledge here, basically. It's not just for the felines, but the felines is part of it. Because most likely there's much more to it than that. Also assisting you in your day-to-day. You might not feel that you're connected all that much in this 3rd dimensional environment. It has much reasons, just... let's see. They say the puzzle of yourself will be revealed. You'll figure yourself out. It's not... Your time here isn't... Your reason why you have an incarnation here hasn't been fully answered. I already know that, so you're on your way of understanding it. Let's put it that way. Just go day by day. 1 to 11. My husband Mike had a dream that everyone he knew, plus his family and ours, was there. What was the meaning? That means they're going through an awakening process, it seems. They're not ready for it, but they're preparing for it. It also seems like there's an event going to happen that will help them awaken. Hope it's not. Well, so I guess you kind of got an idea of what's to come. Great. I mean, there's going to be events happening. That's kind of so it's going to be some kind of world event, not aliens. That's the last thing that's going to happen. But there's going to be an event coming. Don't know when. We'll all be on the same boat. Not sure when though. It could be this year, next. I don't think it's this year. It could be any time. Who knows? I believe it's going to happen, but not sure when. Now I understand when they awaken, it's going to be different kinds, but not as your version of awaken. They're awakened, but not fully awakened. Yeah. Question 2. I have lots of astral experiences going on. I can't remember them all, but I feel like I'm tired and a little not well. What am I doing? Let's see. They say you're a teacher in Astral, and you're teaching a lot of your students. Feel like you're an older soul through experience. It's not just that, but the teaching seems to be tiring you out a lot recently. Not going into detail what kind of teaching this is, but you are doing a lot of the teaching apparently is, it's just whatever it is that's going on, it's very, very tiring. It does seem like with the Archangels are doing teaching, but also with the Pleiadians, but also the canines. I am seeing the crab people also. I think you're grabbing a lot of knowledge from the crab people. Something we're not familiar with here yet, not in the UFO communities. But the crab people, you'd be surprised. You know, they have their moments. They're not perfect. But they have a lot of sanity in their society that we don't know anything about. We're like totally nuts here, as you might be aware of. And, you know, their worlds are tough, not like this one. So you bring a lot of that. Of course, the Arcturian is also reason the crab people come through, they came through earlier, is because it just, you know, they have stressful realities also. Of course, the Syrians also do, but the crab nebula is where they come from. The crab, whatever that is, in the, you know, wherever the crab is, Cancer, yeah, wherever that is, and that's where they're coming from. That's right, yeah, the heart of it. All right, I'm not going into history, but that's another reason you bring a lot of their knowledge into. It's like the catalog of beings that you go through for knowledge for your teachings is a lot. Of course, you can do it very fast. Of course, it gets quite tiring because not everybody understands it from what it seems. I see you as a teacher mostly. But you're doing other stuff. You know, you can do like 100 things at once. I see you on vacation too, part of you. But that's not enough because you have part of you splits off, does work, the other part goes and relaxes. But, you know, which helps. We all do that. I do see you in a world where there's a lot of pyramids, but a lot of peace, which we all need right now. Okay, Vasco, lately my allergies have been really bad. What is causing this fifth dimension energy? I've seen a lot of insectoids around you a lot recently. It does seem like you're downloading a lot of information, which is causing your allergies to flame up. I'm going to use that word anyway. This seems like a lot of insectoids. I'm getting insectoids, different types of colors. They're just giving me a lot of knowledge recently. Reason I'm getting insectoids because they're not. It's different species they're connected to also, but it just seems like they're the ones feeding this information into you through different species. So they're connected to other species Okay, I'm not naming them all, but you have an idea. Just it does somebody's coming through the insectoids comes to you. And you can always change that also, like putting your intentions, like can I get it from the Arcturians or from the angels? Or my allergies aren't crazy. See if that works. It might. Can't say 100%. It might. Question 2, girlfriend wanted to know why is she so tired when she wakes up? As a result of Astral, and what is she doing in Astral? See her with the Palladian energies recently. See King Arthur around her. Apparently she knew him in another lifetime. There's a King Arthur reality she's connecting to a lot recently. Basically, a lot of figures that were known publicly here, through history. Not all of them are assisting, but King Arthur is assisting in a parallel world. Mostly Palladian, because like I have enough of Earth. But what's going on in this Palladian world seems to be assisting us, but it's in the fourth dimension, obviously. And but they're going through a lot of stresses also. Basically, they're fighting a lot of the dark war energies there. So, like, not necessarily bring them to us, but they're connected to us in a way where. So this is a reality that's very real. Her astral self is very much involved with it, but it is a very stressful environment from what I'm picking up on. And that's not the only world that's like that, but I don't need to connect to all of them right at the moment. But yeah, there's several. Stacy, are there any messages from my higher self? Yeah, they just say teaching is something that you'll probably go into spiritually, but mostly third dimensional teaching, and then bring a more spiritual twist to it eventually. With younger ones, when the time is right. That doesn't mean you have to go to get a degree for this. I believe it'll just be something you do naturally. You'll find a way to make it work, but this is like you're going in that direction. That's the message of the sign. Question 2, what have you been doing in Astral recently? I see you around the archangels a lot recently for clearing out blockages around yourself, but also around family members. Also, Mother Earth energy has been, she's been going through a lot recently. I do see you taming a lot of her energy. A lot of beings want to lower her strength, as you are aware. And you're like a big sister in some regard. I've seen a big sister. Of course, she has a lot of family members, obviously. But I see you as a big sister around her, helping her keep her mind clear. Now, of course, everybody sees Mother Earth in a different way, but what you're seeing is you might see her as like a flower child, like flowers all around her. If you see her visually, like a maiden of just flower, maybe just hair. I don't know. I'm just seeing flowers everywhere. That's nice. Okay, I'm gonna leave it with that. Question 1: are there any? Oh, sorry, Danielle. Question: are there any messages for me? Just message from the Arcturians. You are enhancing your abilities. You are connecting to the fifth dimension and sixth dimension. You are also opening portals around you of positivity to bring more positive beings here. You are like a pyramid all on your own. It's one way of putting it. A portal, basically. You are a portal of positive energies. So do what you must to keep your energy high. Of course, don't stress yourself out of doing, but just be yourself. Not let these lower energies control you, because yes, they're there to. Trust me, you are high on the radar of low energies. Not to say they're coming towards you or anything, but they're well aware of you, and you are well aware of them. It's like, I'm not going to let you tell me what to do, because you are, so your energies are just be you, basically. And you are actually connecting to ascended master energies also. You probably feel that. And I believe, well, we'll leave you with that. Just let you connect with that. Question 2, who is around me most at times, as far as ETs or spirits? Archangel Michael is around you, and Raphael is around you. Raphael is very strong energy around you. He seems to know you quite well. The aliens, I am seeing the canines around you. positive. Palladiums I'm seeing around. Yo. Not always around, but when you need them, you call them in. You know, if you have a headache or anything, you feel like, oh, geez, I'm not thinking. You call them the yo. I'm seeing that. It's just like, oh, geez. They know you well. You had a lot of lifetimes as a musician within the yo. And you just seem to like clear a lot of their stuff, a lot of negative energies around them. You clear a lot. You know, you think that aliens are always clearing our stuff, but some of us here are clearing their stuff, and that's what you're doing. Okay. That is the end of the questions. Well. So, all right. Thank you for your questions, everyone. And I'll be doing a live stream tomorrow also. I'm still recovering from Saturday. I'm not going to do that ever again anytime soon. Light and love to everyone. Much love. And have a great night. That's all I got. Take care, everybody. Oh, yeah.